Good evening, everyone. So, today we are going to have an orientation session on pre-gate strategies and post-gate scopes in agricultural engineering. So, we'll have a detailed overview over the course section. So, coming to my introduction, so basically, I am Devapam Shaha. I have done my master's in food process engineering from Department of Agriculture and Food Engineering in IIT Kharagpur, and I secured AIR 22nd in GATE 2021, which was conducted by IIT Bombay. And before that, I am a gold medalist in BTech Agricultural Engineering from Assam University, Silchar. So before starting this session, I would like to uh, say you something like here we can see one quote that success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrificing, and most of all, love for what you are doing. So you need to focus on your course section. You need to work hard. Then only you can crack the exam. So it's a simple and very simple strategy. So you have to plan everything very wisely and precisely before cracking these exams. So it needs a lot of patience also. And above all, you need to love the subjects in which you are concentrating upon. So by this, we are going to start our session. So before cracking any exam, we need to know the strategies or whatever things, the background of that exam. So first of all, the first question should come to each student that why this exam is important to us. So what is the importance of this GATE exam? So through this exam is very crucial for engineering graduates, I feel, because it helps to improve many skills. While you are preparing for these exams, you will develop several skills like you will be improving your time management skills, you will be improving your decision making skills. There will be improvement in your calculation skills, improvement in critical thinking and reasoning skills, and moreover it will also build self confidence and a productive mind, and you can also able to self analysis and assessment also. So these are the things it will ultimately make you more efficient as you keep on preparing for this exam. So because of these reasons, this exam is very much crucial. It is crucial for all the engineering graduates, and nowadays the result or the whatever the scorecard of this GATE exam, it is being held important in all sort of exam other examinations also. In case of your placements also, these GATE scores are nowadays very much important. So these are all about the importance of this exam. This is the reason you everyone should go for these exams. Now, coming to a stepwise strategy for this exam. So, firstly, you have to be familiar with the exam pattern, how this exam is going to be conducted, what are the rules of these exams you need to be familiar with. Then you have to know the official syllabus for this exam. So, this exam particularly for agricultural engineering, and that syllabus you need to thoroughly analyze. Then there comes preparation of short notes on regular basis. You have to prepare notes corresponding to your college notes also. Then you have to follow some gate related YouTube channels also, because you have to see some topper talks or how they are planning. Toppers have planned their schedule, their daily routines. These things also you can follow. You can have some inspiration from there also. You need to collect some appropriate books and materials also to prepare for these exams. Solving previous year question papers is also very necessary, and moreover you need to have a thorough analysis, and that we are going to have in our classes, that thorough analysis of different topics. Then smart identification of working topics, which topics are critical for your exams, which are commonly exam questions are coming from, which topics you need to sort out those topics. And there is a very important thing, that is triple R, which is regular revision and research you have to do about all the topics. And CC, that is continuous comprehensive evaluation, that means you have to give mocks, which is very essential to know that where you stand in the examination. So these are all the stepwise strategies. Okay, then continuing with the next slides. So coming to this familiarity with exam pattern. So first of all, I'd like to say that this GATE exam is a CBT exam. It's a computer based exam. So there will be 3 hours and there will be 65 questions. 65 questions which will carry 100 marks. And these 65 questions will consists of some MCQs, multiple choice questions, some NATs, that is numerical answer type questions, and some MSQs, that is multiple select type questions. So these are the question pattern, and it basically occurs in the first Sunday of February. That is the paper for agriculture engineering. Generally, it held in the first Sunday of February, and there is one third negative marking. Negative marking is basically done on the MCQs, the questions which comes under MCQ section, that will be have one third of negative marking. And this 30%, we can see that 30% of the paper, question paper, consists of English and aptitude, which consists of 15 marks questions. 15 marks questions of 10 questions are going to come, and engineering mathematics questions are 10 to 12 marks used to come. So from here we can see that 30% of the paper comes under English and engineering mathematics, and rest 70% of the questions comes from your agriculture engineering sessions, that is from farm machinery and power, food and agricultural processing, soil water and conservation engineering. So here we can see a outlay of this, how the exam hall is, how students are going to give the exams. So this is how you are going to give the CVT type exams. Now coming to the official syllabus. So it is a very precise format of the official syllabus I have made. Only the important sections I have analyzed here. So from engineering mathematics, the sections which are important is basically linear algebra, calculus, vector calculus, differential equation, probability and statistics, and numerical methods. From farm machinery and power, you will have machine design, farm machinery, sources of power, farm power, tractor and power tiller mechanics, tractor mechanics. And from soil water and conservation engineering, you will have fluid mechanics, soil mechanics, hydrology, surveying and leveling, soil and water erosion, watershed management, irrigation, drainage, and groundwater hydrology. From agricultural and food processing, you will be having drying section, size reduction and conveying, processing, storage and packaging, heat and mass transfer, and preservation of foods. So these are the official syllabus. This is a complete official syllabus of the agricultural engineering session. Now we will see how to make short notes. So for GATE exam, it is very much important that you make your own short notes. So for short notes, what you need to do is basically you need to jot down unit conversion. Unit is a very important thing. No matter how much good you are in this numerical solving or problem solving, if you don't know the basic SI units of any quantitative or physical quantity, you will get stuck. Sometimes you can also make formula of your own. If you know the units, you could balance the units. So it is very important that you concentrate more on the SI units, because many questions you can answer if you know the units also. So unit conversion you need to jot down in your short notes. You have to make important short points. No need to point out everything in your short notes. Important formulas and correlations which you can jot down in your short notes. So what is the benefit of short notes? Making short notes will help you in quick revisions. It will help you in easy approach for reference while solving any questions. You cannot refer to book every time while solving the questions, but if you have short notes by your side, then you can easily look for the question, you look for the formulas or whatever you are stucking into. Then you can clarify doubts and also encourages learning and confidence. If you have a short notes by your side, you can also see them and you can have some confidence that I have built the short notes, I know about these formulas. You will be much confident about the subject. And the most important thing is that make your own short notes. Do not try to take short notes or copy notes from your friends or someone else. Try to make your own short notes, notes that are comfortable for yourself, so that you could understand what you are writing. Like this is my short notes. I have made a short note on farm machinery. So here are lots of terms are there, like you can see that depreciation cost, declining balance method. These are so much of terms are there. So not all the terms you can understand, but I know which term means what. So like this, to your self comfort, you have to make your own notes, so that you could understand that notes and you could easily revise from those notes. So this is a page from my short note on GATE from farm machinery. Here you can see more short note. I have also made short notes on hydrograph from soil and water engineering. Like I have jotted down all the important formulas, all the correlations, all the important graphs like S-curve method. These things we will be taught in your coming sessions in soil water conservation. So these are the things you need to make this list of short notes how and so that you could understand easily. And making short notes also give a clear picture of your subjects also. You could easily understand and build a clear concept over the subjects. So this is the importance of short notes. Now coming to some important channels to follow. So firstly you can follow this agricultural engineering online. This channel is very good. You can follow this, and several numericals are also solved in this channel, and several preparation strategies are also being told. You can see those channel: Gate Academy, Agricultural Engineering, CAC Grade, Future Funk, IITian. These are also some channels. These are not necessarily that these channels are for agricultural engineers. Some students from other background like civil engineer, chemical engineering, or computer science engineering, those guys are also running these channels. But you can still follow these channels because they are giving a clear cut concept on how to prepare for this exam. Like Gate Agriculture is also there, Agromania, ADC, lots of channels are there. You can follow these channels. You can see the topper talks. So here you can see these are some channels that I have followed during my preparations. It's like I have seen mostly the topper talks, how the topper make the strategies for these exams, Gate exams, what type of topics are mostly coming from in the questions, and these things you can have a look from the YouTube channels. No, on from YouTube channels, also from any other social media handles also you can follow these channels. These are good for your preparations. Then coming to the books and materials. So appropriate books and materials are also important for your examination, because lots of books and materials are there in the available in the markets, but you need to focus only on the books and materials that are important for your exams. So for engineering mathematics, if you want to build your basic concepts for engineering mathematics, you need to study or you need to go through the higher engineering mathematics by BS Grewal. If possible, you can also go for advanced engineering mathematics. But for agricultural engineering, as we know that in agricultural engineering the mathematics section is relatively easier than the other engineering branches. So I will suggest that you can only prefer this BS Grewal. No need to refer for Erwin Krezix. But if you are giving Gate exams from other engineering backgrounds like civil engineering or computer science engineering or electronic and electrical engineering, then you need to follow both these books for building your basic concepts. So this is about your engineering mathematics. Then coming to books and materials from farm machinery and power. From farm machinery to build your theory basics, in order to solve all the problems, your theory should be very crystal clear. So in order to build the theory, you need to study these books. You can refer to these books. Any of the books are you can follow. Like for theory of machines, I have followed this SS Ratan. For farm machinery, I followed this three author book. Farm power, you can follow this Jilani book, Asima Jilani, you can follow. Then agricultural engineering, elements of agricultural engineering by Jagdishwar Sahai. It is a very famous book, handy book, you can see, and everything is written in a very easy words, with very easy words anyone can easily understand. So you could follow these books to build up your basic concepts, particularly the theory sections, and it will help in your BTech curriculum also. And once you build up the basic things with a proper concept, then you can easily solve the numericals also. For numericals, we will be supplying you test papers and other things that you can have in our classes, that numerical section practice. Then we have books and materials for soil and water conservation. Like for soil and water conservation, you can follow this R Suresh book. It is a very handy book you can follow. For all sorts of topics are covered in this session. For engineering hydrology, you can follow K Subramaniam. For surveying and leveling, you can follow NN Vasak, or you can also follow some other materials available in the internet also. You can follow this RK Bansal for fluid mechanics, and irrigation you can follow AM Michael. These books are very handy. You can easily get the concepts whatever are discussed in your BTech engineering as well as for the GATE exams also. And lastly, for the agriculture and food processing section, only two books are important for your building your theory concepts. One is your unit operation by agricultural processing by Singh and Sahai. This is a very important book. each and everyone should have this book, and it is very important not only for your gate agricultural engineering exam but also for your ICR exam preparation also. If anyone is preparing for ICR exam also, then also these books are very handy. And moreover, if you want to have a more advanced concept on agricultural and food processing engineering, then you can also have this book, Transport Process and Unit Operation by Ginkgo. This book is also very important. Here you will be having lots of numerical questions as examples also, which you can refer for your practice session. Now coming to gate conducting institutes. So in 2024, the gate is basically going to be conducted by IISc Bangalore, which is the conducting body, and IIT Kanpur, which has conducted the GATE 2023. It will be the counseling body for 2024 GATE exams. So as we have seen that this IISc Bangalore is going to conduct the GATE 2024 exam, they are going to set the GATE 2024 paper. So the paper is going to be more like the paper in the previous paper, which have been this which have been conducted by the IISc Bangalore. So in previous session, last 15 years, if we look into, then we'll find that IISc Bangalore has conducted GATE exam in 2016, 2008, 2002, 1996, 1990, and 1984. So these are the years in which this IISc Bangalore has set the question paper. So you will have to put more focus on this question paper patterns, because this pattern is going to be repeat in the 2024 GATE exam, because the conducting body is similar in this case. So here, so this is about all about the conducting institute. Then coming to important topics from past experience. So these are the important topics that I found from my past experience, which you can have. Like for English and aptitude, you can have from preposition, tense, antonyms, speed and distance, time and work, probability and statistics, mirror images and geometry, permutation, combination, seating arrangement, sequence and series, data interpretation. These are some common topics. We will discuss these common topics in our classes also. Here you can have just brief outlook of these topics. Like engineering mathematics, also metrics and determinants, you can have a look. Like this Kelly Hamilton theorem has been recently included in your topics in 2021 GATE only. Then vector algebra, you can have a look. Numerical methods, these are very important. Most questions are going to come from these sections only. Calculus, high order linear differential equations with constant coefficient. Then statistics and probability, Bayes theorem, binomial Poisson distribution, normal distribution, correlation, regression, coefficient. So these are the topics which we will have most common questions from. Then for farm machinery and power, you will have alternate source of energy, sowing and planting, threshing, chaff cutting. These are important topics. Engine, air fuel ratio, traction, tractor, belt and pulley. These things are very important. Then from soil and water conservation engineering, also some important topics like bunding and terracing, runoff wells and aquifers, soil mechanics, irrigation, surveying and leveling, open channel flow like notches, weirs, flumes, Manning's formula, Chase's formula, these are very important. Wind erosion, shelter belt, height, water erosion like Usli equations, kinetic energy equations you need to remember, hydrograph, phi index, synthetic runoff hydrograph, direct runoff hydrograph, unit hydrograph. So these things you need to focus on. So if you focus on these important topics, no matter if you it is not possible to cover up all the syllabus by a student. So if you focus on these important topics also, then you could easily fetch up at least means 60% of the percentile you can fetch up from these important notes, and rest you have to make means you have to target other subjects also, so that you can bring most of the marks out of that. Then important topics from agricultural and food process engineering, basically dairy technology, first order reaction, D value, Z value, Arrhenius equation, engineering properties, drying and dehydration, heat and mass transfer, Fourier law, Newton's law, view factor, unsteady heat transfer, Fick's law, size reduction, you can have Bond's law, Kick's law, Rittinger's law, critical speed of ball mill, shorter mean diameter, physical separation, settling and sedimentation, filtration, cyclone separator, sieve efficiency, psychrometry. Form psychrometry, you will have wet bulb temperature, dry bulb temperature equations you need to know, freezing time equation, steam injection, evaporator you need to focus mostly on the triple effect evaporator, because single effect and double effect questions are not going to come much. From triple effect mostly questions used to come. Storage, you can go for screw conveyor, Rankine formula, Airy formula, Jensen formula. These are important formula. So these are some very important topics that you can go for, or these are the topics that you can refer during your last moment of preparation, like yeah, only say if only 15 days are left for your exams, then which topic you need to revise more and more, then for that you can refer to these important topics, because questions are mostly going to come from these topics only. Then lastly, regular revision and practice. So here you can see that you need to emphasize out of the three subjects, three important subjects like farm machinery, soil, water, and food process engineering. Out of these three subjects, you need to emphasize on at least on two subjects. You need to be give your best on at least two subjects. Then only your exams will be cracked. You need to go for weekly and monthly revisions. You have to make plan for that. You need to practice numerical very rigorously, then only you can be the Hussein Bolt of this gate exam. So CC, particularly this continuous comprehensive evaluation, that is you have to need to give mock test. So prepare a plan for study as per your convenience. Every study time you need to give 6 to 7 hours. You can give, so 6 to 7 hours I am telling, including your BTech study also. Keep your BTech study also with that, including that you can give total 6 to 7 hours. If you give every day consistently, it will be enough for your preparation. Mock test, you can join any test series, any platform. Virtual calculator operation is very important. You need to know how to operate on the virtual calculator, because during your examination time will be fixed. It will be 3 hours, so entire window is going to closed after 3 hours. So you need to know how to operate on the virtual calculator very accurately as well as faster also. And you need to practice previous year question papers also. So these are all about the strategies that you can have for your gate exams. Now coming to, this is a cutoff for IIT Kharagpur for 2021 gate. So this is not much relevant to our discussion session now. We can move to these programs like after your gate post grade scopes. So what about your post gate scopes? Like you can go for, after your gate exams, depending upon your rank, you can apply for different IITs, you can apply for different NITs also, and for other institutes also. So for this for from IITs, I'll show you some important courses. Like apart from agricultural engineering, you can have courses in, like for IIT Guwahati students, there is a course called there is a tie up course with Jifu University. If you get the chance to have the MTech from IIT Guwahati in food process engineering, there you will be having collaboration with Jifu University from IIT Guwahati. Every year about 5 students from IIT Guwahati are being sent to Japan Jifu University, and from Japan 5 students are interchanged who comes to India in IIT Guwahati, and for one semester they used to stay there. It will be completely sponsored by IIT Guwahati only. So this is an opportunity you can have if you crack the exams with very good rank. And in IIT Bombay also there are courses like Sitara, which is Center for Technology Alternatives for Rural Areas. So this is also a very good course. Here also we agricultural engineering graduates are eligible for this course also, depending upon their gate rank. And there also you can have lots of study materials. You can explore the technology that are being taught in the rural areas, particularly the textile technologies and very other interesting technologies you can explore in these courses. So these are the recent courses that are being emphasized nowadays in the IIT Guwahati and IIT Bombay. Then coming to this final roadmap of our discussion. So here in the final roadmap, we can see like what are the scopes of agricultural engineering. So after giving your BTech agricultural engineering, you can give different exams. Like you can have exams. Firstly, your exams you can give for MTech. So gate exams, you will be, after giving gate exams, you will get admission to IISc Bangalore. If your rank is very good, then you will get chances in IISc Bangalore in different courses. NITI Mumbai, you can go for PGDI courses. IIT Kharagpur core branches are there, including industrial management, and other branches are also there. IIT Guwahati food processing and technology is there. Other IITs are also there, which offer different interdisciplinary branches like IIT Delhi, IIT Roorkee. There also you can have scopes for IIT agricultural engineering graduates. NIT Rourkela is also very good department for food processing and engineering section. There also you can have a lot of exploration. IIT, IIRS Dehradun also you can explore through GATE MTech. And other interdisciplinary branches are also there, like water resource engineering, environmental engineering, uh, industrial management. These courses also GNR, geoinformatics and natural resource engineering in IIT Bombay. These are also some very important interdisciplinary courses which you can take after your GATE MTech. And if you give ICR exam through, then you will be selected for JRF. There also you can have the MTech or ABM, Agri Business Management, in IARI New Delhi or any other central universities that comes under ICR recognition. There also you can have, or else you can prepare for other exams like state level agricultural exams, IBPS, AFO, BAO, KVKS exams, bank exams, industries or companies you can go for. You can go for in the companies like Jain Irrigation, New Holland, John Deere, Nestle, ITC, Mother Dairy. These are some companies which hire BTech agricultural engineering graduates also. So you can approach there also. But remember one thing, that this GATE exams mark are being considered in every sorts of interview. Like if you are going for this IBPS interview and other this New Holland John Deere interview, they are also going to have some sort of weightage on the GATE exam marks also. So it is very important that you go for the GATE exams. Then after having your MTech, like here I have only mentioned about FP, food process engineering, that I have done from IIT Kharagpur. From after having your MTech, you can have courses like you can go for PhD in India. If you go for joint MTech PhD, it will take hardly 6 years. If you go for PhD separately, then it will take 5 years. You can go for SRF in ICR or IARI also. You can have PhD courses from abroad also, like in different universities, Canada, German universities. They are 3 to 5 years duration will be there. You can have postdoc also after that. For that you need to give TOEFL and GRE examination, which comes after your MTech examination. Once you pass the MTech, then you will need to think of this. Then you can also go for ASRB or ARS net exam also, for agricultural scientist recruitment. But recently they have made that PhD is compulsory for ARS net qualification. So now you cannot give this examination, you can only have this net examination conducted by ICR. Then you can also have core placement in industries and startups, you can go for, or non-core placements also you can go for through banks or any other profile like data science profile, coding, AIML. If you go into any IITs, there in IITs you will be having non-core placement clubs are there, like coding clubs are there, data science clubs are there, that you can join and you can grasp the benefits of those clubs, and easily you can crack this non-core placements, which comes with very high packages also in IITs. So you can have these bunches of facilities and opportunities lies here. And lastly you can also go for FSSI, FCI, BIS, etc., which for which also gate score is very important. This BIS interview, they really check for your gate score. Depending upon your gate score, they will be taking for this interview also. So these are all about today's session. So this is a brief session that I have given for regarding your gate strategies and post scopes in your agricultural engineering. So thank you and wish you luck. Keep practicing.